Welcome to Black Love Matters with this therapy section for figuring out adulthood.
Loving each other.
Or Fine Irene and Brock and Michelle.
Or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Or this one we're going to go with Lena and Elena. You know them too. They done been married. Now, what near them pull a little something they said. They said, it just came out that Lena discreetly married her longtime partner, Elena, in San Francisco. The Westworld actress made the revelation to guest host John Legend on the Ellen DeGeneres show on Friday. I know I'm giving that shout out to Westworld because Lena done came behind them papers behind the screen and she acting in it. Now don't pull an Issa on us. Don't make me do that. She then says, we snuck and did it. The 35-year-old said, we didn't make any announcements. We went to San Francisco. We went to the courthouse, got married right in front of Harvey Milk bust. It was her idea. All good things are. And she's just, and she was just driving and she saw the courthouse and said, we should get married there. And I said, cool, I'm down. I love this love story. We live in San Francisco, and that's not a discreet place to get married. Mm. Everyone gets married. Like when y'all, first of all, Google San Francisco courthouse is absolutely beautiful. Mm-hmm. It is picturesque. Like people physically have parties and events there, but also hundreds of people get married there a day.
Hey, Lena.
Like they said it like it was a little country roadside courthouse in the back of the street and nobody lives there. Like people literally drive across country to get married in the San Francisco, like City Hall. Mm-hmm. I said courthouse, City Hall to get married. Like it is especially for the LGBTQ community. Mm-hmm. So maybe it was more significant to that. But the way Lena is talking about like nobody noticed her in there, I find it hard to believe. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Have you seen the San Francisco town hall, like the inside of it and stuff?
No,
like
I haven't seen the inside.
Oh, okay, so even outside is gorgeous.
Who knows? In San Francisco, they don't even be caring. Lena look like a regular old black girl.
Yeah, look like a black LGBTQ girl. Come on here, y'all. Look, this is the judge. Right. Y'all two, come on up here, you children, because it's always an old judge. Mm-hmm. Come up here, children. Good luck.
You's married now.
You's married now, honey. But I have my own feelings on eloping and all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. We'll get into that later. Who is you?
I'm Neil.
And I'm Nayam.
And this is episode 296, y'all.
Hey.
Be sure to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher, and follow us on all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. That's Black with no K. What's going on?
We almost to the holiday season, y'all. Is this week throwing y'all off at work?
It is.
It is really throwing my team off because usually my team is super low key by now, and folks have dispersed, but we're still busy. And the thing is, they don't even know how to tell me they busy because it's like, but you get paid. Like people like, Nayam, I'm just so busy. It's just like last week. I'm like, well, would it be different? So I think they're junior professionals, so I think they're having a hard time of, I don't know, just knowing the balance of like, yeah, sometimes when those holidays fall weird, it's really not no break.
Sure,
like next week is going to be dead, I'm sure. Like next week is going to be quiet, nothing. But I think they thought they was going to get a little bit of leeway this week. And honestly, this week was just like, this week could have happened in September. And I think they ready to slow down and stop, and they don't know what that means to slow down and stop because they're children. They got a little piece of coin now. So they not only just go to work, they go to things in the evening, then they got to turn around and keep doing this shit again. And to the point where they're like, Nayams, they keep sending me requests for this. I was like, for what day? And they'll say it. I'm like, well, that's valid.
Tuesday?
That's what I said. And I just look at them like, I'm waiting for you to tell me where they were egregious.
They keep sending me requests for the day after Christmas.
Yeah, like give me something egregious. Like they wanna do this. Yes, December 26th. Well, no, we're gonna say no. Or you wanna do this January 1st? Yes, of course no. But actually, you could do it on the 18th.
Yeah, you can't.
So just balancing that. And even for me, my work hasn't picked up, but I would say my workload for January, like my January is booked. Is that weird? Like how you just continue to see like, oh, we'll push this to January. We'll launch this in January. We'll do this in January. And I'm like, well, January only got 30 days in it. So we plan on doing all this in January?
Yep.
And then for my company, we're all about efficiency. But we're hiring tons of people. So I even just had this conversation with my manager. You know, she done got her level up. And she was like, I know we traditionally aim for 10 to 15% efficiency, but this year we're going to aim for 15 to 25%. What the fuck? In 1 year? I miss the days in higher ed when we didn't even talk about efficiency.
No. In higher ed, niggas
We didn't
be
even
on lunch.
talk about doing shit efficient.
Niggas
what are you
be on
talking
lunch
about?
from 11 to 2.
I said 20. I honestly, I do believe. Like, I'm firm by it. I think that's why sometimes I really enjoy being tech and I thrive in tech, because it is something. Like, you should be getting better at your shit every year. You should be getting swifter, faster, prettier, all that thing. But 25% is a lot. First of all, I got to do the math to even see what that means.
That means you
What?
no, because what I was gonna say is that means from now on, when you start a job, you can only give 65%.
Come on, cubicle warriors,
You can
gather
only-
around for story time with Niram and Nyambi,
You
because
can
we are about to tell you some because I only gave my job about 80, so I still got a little room, but I was gonna stretch that over at least a few more years. I didn't think I was gonna have to hit 100 to year 4. They said, "Oh, bitch, year 2, you're gonna be at 105." We know the skilo. Look, we did an algorithm, and we know niggas come in bullshitting. But I just have to, because I think when it's like the 10 to 15, that's not something I need to really think about too much, because I think that's just something naturally I do. Like, what do I how do I shed the fat? How do I get more efficient? How do I automate something? How do I delegate? That type of stuff. But 25%, you really got to think, that's a quarter of my fucking job. You're telling me I need to do fat. A quarter?
A quarter.
Bitches just said it with a straight face.
Yeah.
In my head, I said 25 fucking percent. So a quarter of what I do. How many hours is that? 10 hours? You want me to buy back? So at the end of a year, you want me to show how I got back 10 hours of working time a week? That's a lot. Am I the only one overwhelmed by that? Like, that's the first time in all of my years of cubicle warrior in school, I've been in bachelor's, PhDs, master's program, that anyone who like supervised me or was my manager said something that hit me in my throat.
Well, that means you can't even look at emails. I don't know what the hell you're going to do.
Basically.
So, look, what they saying is you came, you know how you check an email and you're like, I'm going to get back to this later. You just got to check it and delete it.
Yeah. That's how I get 25%. Just say no. My theory and method is to say no.
You just got to delete it because you can't go back and look at it. You can't even ponder on it.
Yeah. So 25% was a steep call. In my company, the thing is, I don't know if they're shooting for the moon or hoping land amongst the stars, but I think these niggas are shooting for the moon to see what their galaxy look like.
They shooting for the moon and landing on Mars.
So y'all help me out. Y'all got to do 25% efficiency. Miriam, what would you do? That, and I know that's gonna come back because I know cubicle warriors and I know colonizers.
I don't know what the hell you.
I know that's gonna come back, and that not only means I need to get so as a manager. Of folks, and I'm teasing, I'm thinking about my time, right? Honestly, it's not all of my time. It'll probably be a few hours back of my time, but it's honestly, how do I make my team work 20 to 25% more efficient? So if I have like 20 people under me, you multiply 20 by 10. Like, so you're talking about how do I get back 200 hours? Like, that's how they thinking about scaling and efficiency for the company. So how do I then work to get that time back from my team? And then what does that mean? And what does that open them up for? But that, child, I start doing the E equals MC squared meme in my head.
Shit, how do you even get that efficient?
I know, I got to think about it. We've gotten efficient. I think the highest efficiency I've hit was been around about 15, 16%, but I was pushing it. But now you want me to push another 10%?
Yeah.
Y'all keep me lifted, keep me prayed up. I'll come back with tips because I'm going to come up with it because, you know, what's the black woman superpower? Resilient. So I'm going to figure it out. Lastly, y'all, Mabel is showing out.
She knows it's coming around that year anniversary.
She coming around that year.
It's today?
It's the 18th.
Today's the 18th.
Oh, it's happy adoptionversary, Mabel's.
No, it's actually the 19th.
Oh, okay.
It's tomorrow.
Okay, Mabel adoption anniversary gonna be on Thursday, y'all. December 19th. She just showing out. Would you say that, Nero? And not in like a barking or a stereotypical dog fashion, because whenever people are around, they be like, "Oh, we love Mabel. She the best dog. She's sent from heaven." I be like, "She's shady and she bad. How you don't see it?" But what she doing now, y'all, is she don't like to get in her bed at bedtime. She'll get in her bed throughout the day. Like, say if she's luxuriating around the house, we're working, watching TV, she'll go jump in her bed. Wouldn't you say that? She'll get in her bed, she'll cover up. But when it's time for good night, she tried to jump in our bed. And I'm highly confused. And she hasn't done it before. And to the point where she will rebel. And, like, we'll keep putting her in her bed, telling her no. Do you know this bitch will go under the bed? Our bed. And just be under there for hours. And then, in the middle of the night when we go to sleep, she'll jump on our bed and go to sleep. So she'll wait until we're sleeping, snoring, and then jump on our bed. I thought I had a stroke last night because Mabel jumped on the bed and was laying on my leg. And I woke up in the night to move. I said, oh, I can't move my leg. I got a stroke. And who is it? Mabel. And I don't know what to do. And if she don't go under the bed, y'all, she'll just completely leave the fucking room and go sit on the couch. Like, she'll just get so disgusted. Like, when we keep putting her out in her bed, she'll just be like, I'm just sitting on the fucking couch. I don't have time for you niggas.
You know what we got to do? We got to make it so she ain't got no option, so she know. She ain't got no motherfucking option. I'm putting that leash on her ass.
Or do we just close our bedroom door?
Or that, too.
She'll lose her shit.
I'm putting that leash on her ass.
Will she lose sleep at night?
I don't know.
Do you think she'll just stay at her?
I don't even care.
But do you think it's getting a little disrespectful?
It is.
When
I blame you.
When did the pink?
I blame you because you let her in the bed. And I told you, once you let her in the bed, she going to believe it's hers. And what she does.
She's highly confused.
You get sick. Oh, I hope, Mabel. She be in the bed with your ass. She don't know no difference. Oh, you in the bed. It's time for me to be in bed, too.
Y'all give us some tips.
So,
but what is the sneakiness that she waits till we're asleep?
That's why I'm putting that leash on that ass.
That's what I don't like. Like, it's not like an innocent puppy. Like, oh, it's like I feel like she'd be waiting in the dark till she feel us breathing hard. Then she's like, got that ass.
I'm gonna get up here.
When did she ever surprise you when she jumped in the bed?
Yeah, it's been a few times. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I'll be in that 4 a.m. half sleep, half woke, and next day I'm clink, 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 clink. These are steps.
Which on the bed cover. Is it
that's her scratching near my ear.
You said, what the hell is going on?
The fuck? We're gonna get your ass down.
Oh my goodness. It is.
And then you got her. No, get the fuck down. And then you wake up now. What the fuck
are you talking to?
The fucking bitch got in the bed. Don't call Mabel a bitch.
I said, don't be calling people out names. We don't want to start that trend in our household. Oh my goodness. But y'all give us some tips if y'all got puppies and they won't get out the bed. But it's just when we're asleep though. Like if we're up just watching TV in the bed before bed or like a Saturday morning, she won't get in there unless we call her. But when the lights are out and we sleep, she like, oh, bitch.
And the thing is, I don't know if she cold. I don't know.
She might be cold, but she got a cover. You think she need a thicker cover?
Maybe.
She might be cold. That's true. Or maybe we can put her heating pad in her bed. But I don't like to leave that on at night, honey. Catch all the house on her and the house on fire. Yeah, maybe we'll get her more covers. All right, Naren, what's your check-in?
So, my company had their holiday party.
Everybody kept trying to be, not everybody, his CEO threw shade at me and was like, it's not like your company's. I was like, it is.
No, the hell it ain't.
What? I didn't know you told her where I work.
Everybody know where you work.
Why did everybody know?
Because that'd be one of the things. Oh, you got a partner. Just like you got a cat, dog, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner.
Yeah. I don't ask people where they work. I try to stay away from what do you work.
And then be like, oh, no, yeah, I got a partner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, how long y'all been together? Tell them.
Yeah.
And then.
Why you say it like that? How long we been together?
Tell them.
How long we been together, Nero?
Since 2012.
I know. Before. Okay. How long have we been together?
2006, baby. Jesus.
Okay, I'm just making sure you know the math.
So, damn, you made me lose train of thought because you're trying to quiz the nigga.
That's quizzing.
And then, yeah.
That's quizzing.
And then they'd be like, oh, so what does she do? And then I tell her. And then I tell them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. And then, be weekends like, oh, what do you do this weekend? It's like, oh, I hanged out with Nyambi at her company.
Uh-huh.
And they be like, oh, you got to do fancy things, huh?
You stupid. You said fancy things.
And then, sometimes I be flexing, don't you know I'm flexing. Nyambi company had a a wine tasting or something, some cognac tasting.
A champagne. We missed the champagne one. That was this Ooh, that sound pretentious. They had a champagne, and my company has a champagne tasting every end of the year. When I tell you that shit be so lit, and it's just like, you know, like wine tasting, but nothing but champagnes, and it'd be nothing but champagne treats. Oh, it's amazing. We missed that.
And so
last Wednesday.
That'd be my thing. Oh, Nirna went to Nyambi's job and had a cognac tasting. You had scotch too? You see, your job be doing crazy. Fucking cigar bar tasting and shit. Yeah. Oh, Niram went to have a Cuban cigar tasting at Nyambi's job. That's where they keep the fresh air. So, yeah, she threw a little shade at your
Because me, you know, people like, where you work? I be like, in tech. They be like, yeah, bitch, it's Silicon Valley.
Everybody works in tech. Where at, nigga?
HR.
HR for who?
You know, I make people do the
because
work.
the thing is, most of the times they try to see what you do because they're trying to figure out if they can recruit you. To say, I'm for real.
That's true.
They be like,
I actually have had someone come up to me and be like, "Well, you want to do?" Somebody was like, "Well, you do HR there. You want to be the director of HR at this company?" I said, "The whole ass director."
That's how they be trying to do. They be trying to poach people.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, you do HR here?
Okay, cool.
You want to do HR for the whole company?"
At my place.
Look, it's only 24 y'all.
It's 10.
It's only 10 of y'all
for
here.
the whole company.
So that's how it be. They be trying to figure out if they can poach you, if they can give you a big enough offer that you'll leave.
Yeah.
Oh, are you vested?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not vested yet? Oh,
okay. Let me know when you vested. That's hilarious. What else is going on with your holiday party? It was nice. It was cute. But I did that. I was like, oh, I ain't even think no one know I work. Honey, I could be a stay-at-home dog mom.
Nayabi was trying to dog us. Like, why everybody near you got low energy? Everybody here got low energy.
I walked in the room. I'm trying to put on my ready to edutain. Hello, everyone. Yes. Everybody's like,
Niggas is tired.
And y'all eat that thick ass Indian food. Like, maybe y'all should have got something a little more high energy food. Indian food is not something you eat and then go turn up. You go turn down after you eat Indian food. And
so, like, our holiday party was just at our office. So that's one of the reasons why Naomi got shade. It was at our office, and it was after work, after a full work day.
That's what I said. Damn, she ain't let y'all have a half a day.
No, after a full work day, and you know our office, since it's a startup, our office hours are from 8 a.m. to 6.
10 p.m.
From 8 to fucking 6.
Yeah, that's long.
It's a long ass day. Lunch came at 11:30.
Y'all ate, and your CEO was like, "You better bring an apple in, or walk your ass to Trader Joe's."
Yeah, lunch came at around 11:30, 11:45 yesterday.
Damn. Y'all bring a snack? Well, I bet y'all was hungry.
And dinner ain't coming till 6:30. Niggas was hungry. That last little hour and a half where people used to cut out, motherfuckers was hungry.
They just start eating the crumbs. That's when you drink another cup of coffee just to soothe your appetite.
And then since everybody's going out, they ain't even do a grocery store run. So it wasn't nothing in there. It was just 5 almonds left.
You said 5. Didn't we donate some nuts?
They ate that shit.
Oh, my God.
In a fruit cup.
Y'all split the fruit cup.
Nayabi, it's a little low energy in here. I said, baby, we done been here since 8 a.m.
I was like, because I think about, again, to the Nyambi holiday party. Niggas be taking half a day. It'd be noon. We be like, I got to go. It's holiday party day.
And then some of the people, like, I got out of meeting at like 5:30. Some people had meetings until like 6.
Why did they do that? So they came out and the music and the party was over.
Yeah. It's like, this is some crazy shit.
It's different from going to both parties. You feel the energy different. I mean, because we even dress up at mine.
Yeah.
Like dress up, like tuxedos.
Niggas wear their regular clothes.
I put on a red lip for y'all.
I'll tell you.
It was nice though. Some of your people though. I was telling Niram that I can tell the difference between like startup culture and big company culture though. Not only that, like work ethic is there across the board. Like it doesn't matter who you work for. You working hard in Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Like that is one thing I would say is consistent compared to like some of the other regions I worked in and some of the other fields I worked in. But I will say the difference is like, I don't know if vision's the word or is ambition? Maybe ambition, right? Because ambition is more intuitive. Because it's not a dig to say your folks don't work hard, because they work absolutely hard as hell. But I would say some folks at like different companies, at bigger companies like mine, like you ask them like what their joy is or what their ultimate goal is, personally or professionally, right? Because it's not always tied to a professional thing. It could just be like like I'm working here because I personally want to do X, Y, and Z. And I think that statement is a lot clearer compared to the coworkers I was talking to you with, right? And I know they're brilliant. I know they work hard. But, like, I'm like, so what's your joy? What's your bliss personally and professionally? And they're like, that's a good question. I was like, shit, I can write a book. I would love to be a woman of leisure. That's what I wanted to tell them. Do you find that similar or no? Compared to your CEO, that she's just...
Yeah. And I think that's why... I think that's why we vibe a lot more, because, like, I have that ambition, like I had that drive, but I also know that I want my own. Yeah. And I think everybody, mostly, I'm going to say mainly everybody in the office, they really haven't even thought past just working there or just working in general.
Yeah, because again, it doesn't have to always be about your job professionally, but personally, like, what is your dream? Like, what is your personal dream? Like, what would great look like for your day to day? If you, like, money wasn't an option, time was, like, what would that look like? And, like, some of them couldn't even, like, process through that. I was like, I'm not telling you got to be a CEO, but, like, do you want to, like, live in a certain place? Do you want to get up every morning and hike to the, like, that's the shit I was asking for, like, because I'm always interested in what people have to say to open my fucking horizon, because I'm just a poor black girl from Detroit. So tell me some of the shit I never even thought of. Give me an idea to go vacation to. Like, that's why I honestly ask people.
Yeah. So I think it's more or less that type of thing, is that some of them haven't really thought past just being an engineer and just being whatever, right? To even think about, you know, you work for a tech startup, you know, you work on like building apps. Like, is there an app that you would be interested in building? Is there something you want to build?
Hell, do you like to make cupcakes?
And then like, no. And then they were like, no, I really don't want to build nothing. I don't even have nothing I want to build. And it's like,
Like, that's fascinating to me.
So you got this degree.
Do you like something on Netflix?
To build shit.
And you don't like to build.
And you don't even want to build shit for yourself. It's like a mechanic.
Even just personal well-being, right? For your family, for your own efficiency.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even saying that's something you got to make money for, but something just personal validation. That threw me off a little bit.
Yeah. It's like
that threw me off a little bit. Like, I didn't know how to move in that space.
It's like a mechanic not wanting to work on his own car.
Yes, I've never met a mechanic. And don't get me wrong, they might not have all day to do it, but they always have like this side dream, hope, pet project that if money wasn't an option, I just had time to just be me in my space, they would do some shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, every mechanic I knew,
like, in the back of their head, they wanted to build a monster truck or something.
Yeah,
I'm being
or
dramatic.
Not even that. I would say that they either like, all right, I'm gonna go buy this cheap car. I'm gonna buy this broke down car and like just fix it up and sell it.
And just work. Yes.
And just work on
something.
And like for them to be like, no, I don't even have nothing on the build. And it's like, you can build
anything. Literally anything.
Apps, nigga. You can build the next Facebook.
And it don't got to be professional, but it did surprise me.
So I think that's
the only thing that threw me off. Like, I didn't know how to move in those conversations. I tried to be edutaining, but I was just like, oh. So what do you like to talk? Like, I almost just was good to the point. So do you like to eat or?
And that's the thing. And most of them, they be there from 8 to 6, sometimes even later, just working, toying with the apps, and like working on the business. And they just go home, and then they ask me right back there at 7:30, 8 o'clock again. I'm say, shit. When I got here, you was here, and when I'm leaving, you still here.
Yeah.
It start make me think about my work ethic.
It's no wrong with work.
And then
that's why I said it's not a work ethic thing. Like, I want to be clear.
It's not that.
It's not a lack of work ethic. That is not it at all.
And it had me thinking, well, shit. I said, well, I got niggas who were waiting on the podcast, so I got to go home.
I was thinking of what Baby Boy, what Ving Rhames like. It's guns and butter, honey. But anyway,
shit. I got things to do.
But it was still a nice office party. Like, and I know we tease about my company because it's bigger. You know, got a little bit more money that we can do. But it is something to that familial knowing everyone in the room that my company don't have.
Yeah.
that was special, and I was sincere with that. Like, I thought it was a good energy. I thought it was a good feel.
Yeah.
Where in my company, you know, hopefully you tag team with one person,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll see maybe 3 or 4 people as you stroll through a room of thousands of people.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the same.
Oh yeah, but I just
It's
went
very
there.
isolating. Yeah,
I
it can
just
be
went
isolating.
there and I introduced you to all 24 people on our team.
What?
Here's John.
They do this.
Here's Marie. Here's Andy.
Yeah. Shut up. I like that though. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that to my job now.
No.
There's so many people.
Hell, you can't even do that to your direct reports.
Yeah, there's them and them and them. They don't sit with me.
You manage more direct reports than our team. God.
Oh, don't do that. I do. I have more direct reports than your whole company. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We
That ain't
already
nice.
did.
That ain't nice. Don't say that out loud.
Oh,
What else you think about your holiday party, Nirams?
it was cool. Like I
was
said,
very nice.
I wish it was like a half a day. Like,
Yeah.
but
Because I thought your holiday party was going to be like a lunchtime thing and then like bye, be
like
free.
niggas go home. Nope.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like a Friday and you do it at lunch. Walk free, be blessed.
So I think that was more or less the thing is that I just didn't have no more energy to like kiki and play when I just got out of meetings with these motherfuckers, and then to be like,
Imagine if somebody was beefed out in the meeting.
yeah,
I would just make a plate and leave.
and then like be an intense ass meeting, and then I gotta come and introduce you.
No,
to
if it
my
was an
partner.
intense ass meeting, I would make a plate, I would leave, and I'd take a bottle of wine.
So you know, it was that type of thing.
Also, y'all weren't as lit. Y'all ain't have enough wine, champagne, and beer. My team would have knocked that out in the first 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a different type of culture.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Like, we love a pop bottle.
But I also think it's a different type of culture because like when y'all CEOs created the company, they was already
Lit.
They was young as lit. Like our CEO is middle aged, so she's
Y'all better
already.
drink this Prosecco. We are shots, nigga. Shots. Shots, nigga.
Did have some mulled wine. They gave me a fucking headache.
Those was in mulled. That's what Nero was like. You want some mulled wine? I was like, no, I want some sparkly.
That's a shit.
Pop the champagne. That's what I want. It's a holiday party. All right. What else you got for your check-in, Nero?
Other than that, shout out to Lil Nas X for being the first openly gay artist to win the Country Music Award.
Oh, I was going to openly gay. I'm saying he
Openly
can't be
gay.
the first.
No,
Good for
probably
him.
not.
Oh, he won a country music award.
Mhm.
Did he go on the stage and accept it?
I don't know.
Was Billy Ray Cyrus next to him?
Probably.
I hope so. I feel like his godfather, like he be coming on up there with him to be like, I dare y'all to say something about this boy.
He won musical event of the year. What type
is
of
that?
award is that?
He should have won like single of the year.
Oh, whatever musical event of the year.
Musical event.
Yes,
What was the event? The release of the song?
I guess so.
Well, shout out to Lil Nas X. He better win all types.
Yeah,
of awards.
especially in that country music awards, you know, because that's like the last frontier of like gay hate, isn't that? Country music.
Stop. Also, in country music, if you can get you an audience of country music, you got you a job for life.
Mm-hmm.
Country music fans are dedicated, honey.
Sure is.
They ain't go. I mean, look at Billy Ray. Like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you see how they worship Garth Brooks. Like, that's equivalent how we be treating Beyonce. They be loving them a Garth Brooks and Reba at McIntyre.
Not Reba.
Reba, honey. Reba ain't had a song since when? The 80s?
And her ass be up on
This 2019.
Vegas and shit. Got a Vegas race. Speaking of, don't Beyonce got a Vegas residency
Don't do
coming up?
that. I don't think she does.
She do.
Beyonce.
Beyonce has a Vegas residency.
She did be Vegas before.
I think she's doing it again.
I don't even want to look at it.
Look,
Sure.
Beyonce Vegas tickets 2020.
That's because whatchamacallit just heard us.
No,
The search bar just heard us talking.
she has a Vegas residency coming out in Vegas.
I don't think so.
I just seen it somewhere.
That probably was a lie. Because it would have just came up top in the Google search. Also, honestly, I don't want to know it because I probably can't afford it.
Oh, I was gonna try to save up all our little change.
No,
So you go.
I am not giving Beyonce thousands of dollars.
So you can go
get
to the,
she can get these couple
oh.
hundred and she can
Boo.
sit down. But I'm not giving Beyonce thousands of dollars.
I typed in Beyonce Vegas residency. Beyonce is not doing the Vegas.
I knew she wasn't doing no, because she can make more money selling out stadiums.
See, I told you it was reported on Revolt. Beyonce is reportedly planned to do a Vegas residency for 2020.
I don't know. Why wouldn't she just do a stadium tour and make more money?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess she got the children, and so they can. Beyonce got enough money; she can take them whole ass children with her.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I mean, it's about time for a song or album or a project or something to be released. But she got the Adidas stuff coming out.
Mm-hmm.
So, y'all might get a cute song with that, and that's it. It'll probably be another year and a half before we get something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to hop into some pillow talk?
Pillow talk, yeah.
So I'm going to leave this to you.
Okay, so y'all know, I just wanted to give a quick shout out. Y'all know Tom Joyner done retired after 25 years. Plus years on the radio. So y'all know the Tom Joyner Morning Show. No.
Yes.
Oh. Is that it?
Yes.
It's the
So earlier today, before we start recording,
Yeah.
Naomi was doing the other one. What was
the Russ Parr. Y'all know Russ Parr? Or is that just like a Midwest thing and a Southern thing?
I think the same people who did Tom Joyner did Russ Parr. The Russ
Parr
Parr
Morning Show. He was like, Neron was like,
Wrong DJ.
Tom Joyner, the flight doc. He the one who used to fly back and forth on Southwest, wasn't
Yeah, the fly job.
he? And he said why I did it because of the money. First of all, y'all take a minute. Guess. How much money y'all think Tom Joyner made a year? All right. Nope, too low. Guess again. Too low. Guess again. All right, I tell y'all. $14 million a year. What the fuck? Did y'all know that? Y'all know Tom Joyner was making $14 million.
No.
He did, and then he talking about, I'm gonna help with the HBCUs donated $1,000. What? No, I'm just joking. He donated more than that. But
What was that school that
didn't he
needed
say
that
school?
money? What was that school that needed that money?
Yeah, remember them HBCUs that was just shutting down? The colonizers tried to shut them down.
And remember, one of them had until January
year.
1st of 2019.
And then the white man of the white school came. I will save the niggas. But anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out to him, right? He'd been in this game for a long time. Back when I was in high school and even middle school, I remember getting ready for school and listening to this on the way to school, up with parents. Remember the soap opera they had? It's your world. And they were like, well, I remember that. I remember J. Anthony Brown. I remember all of them. Is this Tom Joyner? That's when they had Jesus Will Work It Out.
Yeah.
It's between the years of 1997 all the way through early 2000. I think right when it come up Jesus will work it. I'm like, oh, it's time to get up. That habit that I had. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I prayed and I prayed.
Work it out.
Jesus will work it out. Then they hit it with the remix.
Work it out.
Remember they hit it with the remix? And they was like, guess what, y'all? Baby's taking care of me. And everybody, thank you, Jesus. Because she got through the whole thing. She said, big old red letters, foreclosure.
Work it out.
Then they said, guess what, y'all?
What?
Baby's taking care of me.
Work it out.
Tell you what y'all to do. That is the bang.
That song has a lot more meaning to you now, as of late.
Hey. What are you talking about?
I can't, I'm not going to say out loud, but you should know.
I know.
When you sitting on that couch.
Come on. Work it out.
And what
Jesus
you do.
will work it out. Prayed and I prayed.
And what he do.
Worked it
out.
Gave it over to the Lord and he worked it out. Oh, yeah. Anywho. But I don't know. What are some of your memories of the Tom Joyner Morning Show?
It does bring me back to middle school. It brings me back to middle school because that was around the time I was staying with my dad. My dad was a tow truck driver.
Yeah.
So every morning he'll go start up this diesel truck, tell my ass to get up and go get ready for school. Yeah. Well, and all I hear is Tom Joyner blasting and a loud ass diesel tow truck. Come on, boy!
Go.
I gotta go. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh my God.
And then be driving, and then, it was a stick.
Yeah. So it's jerking forward.
And then you get and get.
Oh my God.
The fuck?
It's too many noises.
That's how it be. And then Tom Joyner just be blaring. And then I get dropped off, and they be like, the airway be like, that was near him and his daddy in that damn tow truck.
Oh, he dropped you off in front of the school?
Yes.
With the tow truck?
In a tow truck. It wasn't even a fly tow truck. It wasn't even a flatbed.
Was it like rusty?
It was one of those rusty bad boys. It wasn't even a flat.
Did
it
you
wasn't
smell
even
like gasoline when you get out?
No.
Okay.
It was one of those rusty. It wasn't even a good flatbed double decker. It was just one of those joints
that you just pull it.
Yes.
You get to put the car in neutral.
You brought on some work clothes.
What is work clothes?
Because he's like, you're not going home.
Oh.
You going to the shop, so I hope you brought some clothes and you don't want to mess up your fly little school clothes. Back in my day, my school clothes was my work clothes.
Oh.
It's been many days I messed up multiple pairs of Jordans getting that damn oil on my shoes.
What your mom say? Nothing.
Stupid nigga.
You said you messed up your Jordans. Did you cry?
Yes.
Did you try to scrub them?
Yes, and that oil was not coming out.
It just smeared.
Yes. And I was using everything. Dishwasher liquid.
Dishwasher.
Yeah,
Ajax.
Everything. Comet, bleach.
Oh my God.
And that motor oil, whatever it was, diesel, just be smudged on there. Fucked up my J's and my Air Force Ones.
What were you doing? What type of child labor was happening?
Everything. It started off with me giving. It started off with me just sweeping the shop.
Yeah.
And like that's where you can get messed up because they be doing oil changes and shit.
Yeah.
And you got to get this. I don't know. It's like a oil absorbent. And you got to spray it out. You got to put it out there. It's like rocks and shit.
Yeah.
And then it absorbs all the oil, and you got to throw it out. And I had to like sweep and clean.
Yeah.
So I started off was there, and then as I got older, about time I was in the 8th grade, I was doing oil changes.
Who are the people who came there and seen a child changing their oil and let it? Because I'd be like, no, thank you. Could you imagine me pulling the Jiffy Lube? And how old is you in 8th grade? 13?
Yes.
And a 13-year-old be like, pull it up.
Pull it up.
I'd be like, where your daddy? That's hilarious. But you were bigger, so maybe they didn't think you were that young.
So
that's hilarious.
I was giving oil changes.
Okay.
And then like and I was like, man, I hate this.
Oh. It's okay, Nero.
Because all I wanted to do was be with my friends.
Yeah.
And I can't even be with my friends. Instead, I'm at this damn shop.
Well, you got skills that, you lifelong skills. I'm sure you have friends who don't know how to even change oil.
Fuck that. I wanted to be on some nigga shit.
Do hood rat
Learned
things.
I missed
my
out.
hood rat friends.
I missed out on all the police raids that was going on.
Please stop.
I missed out on all the fights. The hood rat fights.
All you're doing is giving parents who are listening the playbook then. Things you were supposed to miss out on.
The crackhead fights.
Things you were supposed to miss out on.
Somebody running from the police. I missed
out.
all the dog fights.
Dog fights? You be careful. Colonize might be listening.
Oh, yeah, they might. What else? All the gang jump-ins.
Just hood rat things.
I wanted to
honestly, I remember having a job at like 14 too.
I wanted to witness it.
I wonder is there a study of folks who got jobs younger
and
the ones who waited? Because honestly, I didn't have enough time to get in shit. Because I did have a group of friends who didn't get jobs. Either didn't get jobs at all or didn't get jobs till like later in high school. But it was a group of us, we started working super young and we turned like 40 real quick. Like we just didn't have time for the shit. Like we were like, shit, I've been working all day.
Yeah.
I ain't about to work all day Saturday, didn't go turn up with y'all, and I got to be at work Sunday after church. I'm tired.
And then, this is my worst about the whole situation.
Yeah.
This nigga used to check my homework.
And get mud.
Get that oil and soot and shit on there. So most of my homeworks had like a fingerprint where he like took it. Let me see that homework, boy. And looked at it and then gave it back to me. And it's like, your hands are dirty.
And you better not say a word. You say your hands is dirty because you go wash your hands.
And so homework, so I used to pass out, had them big ass thumbprints on it from
a smudge and smear.
Yes.
That's hilarious. Good you weren't OCD. If you were OCD, that would have had you shaking.
I know.
Oh, that's love though.
That's trauma.
No, trauma is when your mom bring fried chicken on a plane.
You was in your 20s.
It's a childhood trauma.
It's not a childhood trauma if you in your 20s.
It's a childhood trauma that whenever my mom and I used to fly when was I in grad school? I don't remember what it was. It was only an hour and a half flight, and she would insist on going to Popeyes every time and take a bucket of chicken. And I find if you take the chicken, it's only an hour flight, we'll eat it when we get home. She'd take the bucket of chicken and persist to eat it on the flight and then ask people around her if they want it. Trauma. What's in that story? It's trauma. That is trauma.
That is not trauma.
Not fingerprints.
It was because all the kids used to talk about me.
What'd they say?
You got that dirty ass homework.
Whatever. Where your daddy at? That's what I ask him. That's proof I got a daddy.
And then he left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Come on. When you seeing your therapist?
Tomorrow, actually.
Blessings.
I got a lot of things to talk about.
I ain't seeing mine to the new year. We both was like, sis, we know we gonna cancel on each other. So let's just wait till January.
So I don't know if y'all been seeing this news story that was going on about that 16-year-old girl, Carol Sanchez, where she got kidnapped. or allegedly got
Somebody got
kidnapped.
kidnapped?
Yeah, in New York. So
Well-
they did like an Amber Alert and everything for this young girl.
Well, leave it to my mother. My mother say black children don't get kidnapped. We'll talk about it later. It's so wrong. It is not true. I know black children get kidnapped, but my mom be like, no, nobody wants certain black kids.
So it was like one of those heart wrenching things because like her mama, she was walking and like her mama was seeing her, and like these 4 men got out the car and like put her ass in this car.
Oh, this is on
like,
camera?
Yes, and like pushed her mama down, pushed her mama to the ground and shit like that.
Oh my god!
Yes.
No, where was I at? When was this story released?
A couple days ago.
What? Wait, hold on. They was walking down the street and somebody pushed them?
Yeah.
Or they was in an app? Okay, this already sounded. What happened? Please tell me they found this girl before I add commentary and not start saying things like black people don't get kidnapped like my mama said.
Footage released by NYPD shows 2 men emerging from a beige Ford Japan sedan and grabbing Sanchez on Eagle Avenue as she walked with her mama to the train at Jackson Ave. Her mama tried to fight back against the men, but was overpowered and the vehicle sped off, leaving Eagle Ave at 156th Street. So like her, and then her mama put it on like social media and things of that sort, and it was like video footage of like what happened. Like they was just walking.
Oh my!
They was walking, and like you see these 2. Well, now it's a commercial. But it's a video footage. Like they was walking together, and these dudes got out, and like tried to fight them off, and like mama got pushed to the ground, and Kira went up in there. It was crazy.
In a van?
No, it was a van. It was a sedan. I know why you keep saying a van.
Oh my goodness, I'm looking at it.
Yeah. So they walking down the street. These dudes come out. Look.
Camera. They need to ask.
And then the mama trying to fight. Give me my daughter back. Give my daughter back.
Yeah.
And then they pushed mama to the ground. And they drove off.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Did they find her, or is she not?
So
she did?
No.
Oh.
Okay. So later on, they came. They was like they found her unharmed, right? And it was like the Amber Alert has been solved. We found her.
Okay.
Unharmed,
Where was she at?
unscathed. We have a victory today. Kira has been found. Thank you to everybody and their hard work to track her down. Right? So the police is like, something in the milk ain't clean.
That's what I'm saying. Unharmed?
Unharmed. And a black
money
woman.
Stole. Exactly.
A black girl, 16-year-old black girl, unharmed.
Unharmed, yeah.
The police interviewed her.
Yeah, that ain't the MO.
And it came out that she done staged this damn kidnapping with her boyfriend because her mama was overprotective.
Oh Did the mother kill her? Is that the next story?
So it says,
charges
I don't know, a 16-year-old girl who was allegedly abducted in front of her mom while walking in New York was reportedly staged her own kidnapping. According to the New York Post, Carol Sanchez staged her own kidnapping incident with her boyfriend because her mom was overprotective.
How did we even get here? What?
So reunited with her mom on Tuesday, 2:30. She reportedly just showed up at the scene and turned herself in. According to the New York Post, the 4 campuses realized the magnitude of their stunt after the Amber Alert was issued. Once they realized what they did with the Amber Alerts on their phone, they was like, "Oh shit, we got a problem." A source told the outlet. People in the neighborhood immediately recognized Sanchez as police walked with her towards the parking garage after she was found. A crowd gathered as she was reunited with her family just feet from where the reported kidnap happened. She was shaken up. She was bending over, grabbing her knees, discussing to the police. And that's when they took her into the parking garage for questioning. We was at the pole over there, blah, blah, blah. It was crossing there, showing everything. I said shortly after being found, family members was like, she's doing fine. Nobody touched her.
I mean, what was sis? I mean, she's 16, so she wasn't thinking. She don't know no better. But sis, there's other ways to rebel. Like, what happened to missing your curfew? Like, what the fuck? This is a lot, isn't it?
Yes. And so it went on to say like how she staged her kidnapping and shit like that.
Because them boys is going to go to jail.
Because, talked about her mama, how she was fighting.
What would you say if this happened to you, Nero?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I don't even got no comments for this. What the hell is going on down here? And because your mama love you and overprotective. Not only that, did they push your mama to the ground? That's when we had to call cut. Wait. We ain't agreed on all that shit.
Balls. Cut.
No.
Time out.
Ain't nobody said we're gonna push my mama.
Why you push my mama?
Yeah. Or like it should have been quicker than this. Like first of all, you shouldn't have did it. Like I don't know, I'm not trying to make him right, but if you're gonna jump in the car, it almost should have been like she in the car, and then a block down the street they push her out. But honestly, it's cameras everywhere, so they would have found the fucking car. What are y'all doing? What's wrong with these children?
Mm-hmm.
What would you do as a parent?
The bogus kidnapping was a twisted plan for the young lovers together. The police sources also noted that Sanchez had been upset over her mother's plan to uproot the family and go back to her native Honduras. Her mother wanted to move back to Honduras, but Carol immediately was against it.
This like the Breakfast Club. Guess what race? Honestly, I wouldn't have picked ours. She Afro-Latina.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Latinos can have this one. I think speaking on behalf of the black delegation, this one y'all's. Can I see your mama? Wait, put Carol back up there. Carol, let me see Carol. She us. Okay.
You stupid.
What am I stupid about it?
But I feel like, yeah, it's a lot going on. She's 16, so she's a minor.
She's a minor.
And so it's not really much you can say about it.
And you can't even say out loud, like as a parent, like beat that bitch at. Like,
no.
You can't.
But what I can say is that this family going to need some therapy.
They going to have to go back to
and
Honduras.
And she going to need some therapy too.
She really going to Honduras.
You think so?
Yes. Because in Honduras, the law's a little more lenient on beating the kid's ass.
Jesus.
Compared to America, where all eyes is on that mama. Because as soon as they found out the fake, I'm sure everybody immediately look at the mom to see if she was choking her.
And I don't know why these niggas thought they was just going to get away with it. Well, I guess I'm a black girl in America. I'm just going to have my friends kidnap me.
But in
be
the
at
car?
my boyfriend's house. And then in front of my mama.
Or why didn't you just run away? Right? Like, that's even an easier story to be like, imagine a mom, okay, I haven't seen my daughter in 24 hours. She ran away. Police, did anything happen? Well, we had an argument. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but a whole ass Taken? She remastered the movie Taken.
And then
the Honduras version.
I'm just
what's Spanish for Taken?
I'm just the dudes that was like when the Amber Alert came on your phone.
This is wrong.
Look, kids be like,
because they taking they black asses. They taking they black Latino asses to jail.
Because he be like,
because it stop what you doing. If you on Instagram, if you on Facebook, you watching YouTube, you check an email, they telling you to stop the fuck you're doing.
And then we like, and then everybody look at it, and then it's her.
And here come the Afro Latina queen.
And it's like, fuck, we got a problem. You got to take your ass home, girl. I know you want to be here with your man.
Not only home, but you got to tell the truth.
You got to get the fuck up out of here.
Can you look up how to say taken in Spanish? Can you look up the word? How do you say taken in Spanish?
Oh, the Siri don't do it.
Siri don't do it. You know, only Google be doing it. That's why I was going to go on the thing. Because this is what this is. Vamonos. Is that what that is? We leave. Vamonos.
I don't think that's taken. Baby.
What? What? It's not. What is vamonos?
Fucking wrong with your ass. I'll keep putting in, taking this out of translate.
That ain't whatchamacallit. You don't think vamonos is taken? What do vamonos mean?
Let's go.
Oh. Because you know it depends on like if it's
tomato.
What is it?
Tomato.
That's what this is. Say it again.
Tomato.
Tomato. She out of here. Wheezy out. Hit it. Yeah, they're gonna need a lot of therapy. She's going back to Honduras. I pray for the mother. I pray for everybody, all parties involved. And if any children listening, if this is the way you want to pay get Batsies, it's much better ways to do it. What happened to the silent treatment?
I don't know.
This is a rough one. What else? Come on, can we do one more story before we head on out? Before we wheezy out.
I'm still on this. It's a lot going on.
I'm trying not to be too problematic in this story because I got a lot of opinions, and I am not a mother, and I am not Afro-Latina.
Why you keep adding this Afro-Latina to it?
Because I am. Because, the Afro-Latinas want to be on the blackboard so much, we going to keep saying it. You here, sis. Welcome to the family. Damn. Caroline?
Her name is not Caroline.
What is it?
It's Carol.
Dang, Carol? Carol fucked up. She going to Honduras.
And then last for the fuck shit. I don't even say legendary rapper.
Yes, give him his
Give him his flowers.
Give him his flowers.
Legendary rapper.
No, what D. Samir say? Illustrious.
Illustrious legendary rapper. Cameron says
who's Cameron from? Give him his Dipset. Dipset.
Set.
Pink bear, yellow bear. What did he be rapping about? Ain't that what he say?
Damn.
Shout out to Love and Hip Hop New York with all them niggas back. I can't wait to do a review on that one.
Mm-hmm.
What did he used to wear them pink bandanas?
Yeah, he used to wear them pink furs. He the one reason why niggas were pinking back in the day because Cameron made it cool.
He's a legend. Uh-huh.
Damn.
I can't even think of one of his songs. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Mm-hmm.
That's them. Okay, go ahead.
So his 43-year-old ass.
Is he Afro-Latina?
I don't know what the hell he is.
Okay, he just Afro nigga. Okay, let's go. We'll take this one.
This nigga said he says I can't get it out. This nigga said museums ain't got him convinced that dinosaurs ever existed.
Cameron.
This nigga.
It's a lot of things that I can get by. I have non-traditional views on a lot of things.
Let me see if I can find this recording.
But this is one of them I don't. Dinosaurs were real, my nigga.
I have fights with people about dinosaurs and their existence all the time.
He has
Wait,
fights
what?
with them. That ain't a fight.
Like,
As in, you don't believe dinosaurs existed?
I'm not believing or disbelieving. It's like no
What?
proof. Like, because they throw these big bones paws up in
What's
the
that?
museum.
Nigga,
in the museum and
the
be
bones
like,
is
yo,
the
these
proof.
are the people that were here before us. I mean,
No,
pardon me,
see,
whatever.
that is the proof. Yeah. You're looking for
that-
the proof. That is the proof.
So these bones didn't. So
Yeah.
Was the evolution class
they're
your
still-
senior
they're
year,
still
second
strong enough
semester?
to put out in museums and they didn't crumble or anything like that.
That's how
I'm not
calcium
necessarily
works.
going for that one. I'm not saying it didn't happen. If we
You
can
were
get
absolutely
more,
saying it
if we get more proof on it, cool. I'm not going off museum facts.
There are like 2,000 years.
Pause. Did this nigga say museum
this
facts?
nigga said he's not going for museum facts.
What is a museum fact?
I don't know the name of this podcast.
History, I agree. There are lies your teacher told you. But dinosaurs, fossils, and evolution is not one of them. Did this nigga say I'm not? And all the things to get in fights and debates about.
These
Dinosaurs?
Twitter was eating their ass.
What was Twitter saying?
Unfortunately, we live in a fact-free society. Killer Cam doesn't even realize that the big bones are actually proof of the existence of dinosaurs.
The thing is,
Somebody get this man a science book for Christmas.
he thinks bones are equivalent to like paper and they just disintegrate. And that's not true. Like it takes millions and millions and millions and millions and millions. I'm gonna keep going. And millions and millions and millions. Bones just don't disintegrate in 50 years. That's not how that works. And because dinosaurs were so big, it's going to take that much longer.
Not one person has ever walked on this earth and has ever seen a dinosaur. That's just fine art.
Museum when I was young, I'm like, word. So they just found all these bones and glued them together.
Yes, that's exactly what they did.
Nah, I'm not sure I'm gonna go for that one. It sounds like more of a money maker to me. Let's act like it was dinosaurs.
Museums
Wait, do you believe that the world
free.
is flat?
Flat earthers.
I
Okay.
believe the world's
I was about to have like an aneurysm.
Nah,
Jesus.
Heart attack.
Yeah.
No, just that dinosaurs didn't exist. All right.
I'm not saying they did or didn't, but I'm not going off museum facts. Or museum
facts.
We need a little more proof.
Nero.
I don't know whatever proof you could give me, but Who found these bones?
Yo,
Pause.
Archaeologists.
Chat is
Real
gonna be
scientists,
all,
yeah.
Archaeologists.
all dinosaur like
Real scientists.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Archaeologists. That's what their
Yeah,
training's
Indiana
in.
Jones.
Yeah,
But
Have you
archaeologists.
seen Indiana
Who
Jones?
pays the archaeologists?
Different
They get
organizations in the government.
Okay. They
well, it's
get-
not like a
From the government that
they
we
get
can't.
paid to do this shit.
yes by like
I wish I could be.
universities.
I wish I could be an archaeologist.
You
and be like, I
could.
found some shit. I'll be at the beach every day with
You
like,
could,
yo, look what I
Cameron.
discovered and found and just make some
By the
shit
way,
up.
that movie pitch would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Great.
Yeah.
Pause.
Let's get
This
Larry
nigga
David on.
said he wish he could be an archaeologist.
Yes.
You could. There's whole schools for this. There are whole schools, and I'm sure there is a deficit of black archaeologists. Where do we begin here? Like, what do you mean proof? Instagram wasn't around. Well, like, there's no pictures. Fossils are proof.
I don't know.
And the thing, don't get me wrong, I love to have a conversation on not believing colonizers because you can't believe them all the time. But y'all help them. Okay? You help them because I can't.
Oh boy.
Y'all help them. Now I'm Dr. Umar. Negroes versus coons in autism medicine. What's happening here?
This is why we have to donate to Dr. Umar. Because
Now, Cameron is the type that make Dr. Umar shit make sense. What's he talking about? So he don't have no friends. He don't have no friends. And it don't help he's talking to two white boys. And he's fully convinced. He said, I need more proof other than bones. Nigga, what you want to get a picture? And also, can we say something else? He said, no human has walked the earth with dinosaurs. We actually have birds or a late descendant of dinosaurs. And also certain lizards and reptiles and amphibians are like descendants of dinosaurs. So we are working the earth with dinosaurs. They just don't look the same as they did millions of years ago. But birds is a very distant relative of dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
You know that pterodactyl? Birds. That's the mother of the birds.
Oh,
You know the pterodactyl that fly now?
yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
That birthed the birds that we see today.
They're
that
both
fly.
birds.
I'm done.
Alrighty.
You can close this out because I can't take no more. I feel that's it.
To submit your Black Love story, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email, blacklovematters@gmail.com. And to leave a comment about anything we talked about, head on to that website. We got that SoundCloud. We got that voicemail, and that's at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. And remember, love is ever evolving.
Peace.
Peace.